Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to my channel. My name's Maddie if you guys are new here. I make videos on this channel every Wednesday, so you guys should definitely click the subscribe button down below so you guys can be notified whenever I upload new videos. If not, welcome back guys. You guys know every Wednesday we got a new video on this channel. I wanted to apologize for not uploading last week. I was really overwhelmed with school and I just had a bunch of stuff going on, so I didn't really have time to upload any new videos, so I apologize for that. But this week we back and we better. So this week's video is going to be another story time. I know I don't really make these just because, like I've said a billion trillion times, I don't like to make these videos just because I'm not out of high school yet and I don't want any more issues than your girl already got. She don't need that. She don't need drama in her life. So yeah, if you guys are interested in seeing this video, then keep on watching. So today's story time takes place about a year ago, maybe. I think actually like exactly a year ago. It's February, yeah, probably about exactly a year ago. So this girl I do not fuck with. I literally don't even know her that well. I don't talk to her, but that's why I'm kind of making this video, just because I don't have any association with her. Anyway, back when this took place, I was dating that guy Josh, and like I've said, there's a ton of crazy story times about us, but I'm not gonna make them just because I don't want to put him on blast or anything, so maybe I'll make them in the future. I was dating him at this time, and I believe we had just broken up, just because I've told you guys our relationship was definitely up and down. We break up and get back together all the time, and we were just always off and on. I think this is one of the times when we were working on getting back together. So I don't remember exactly what happened. At the time I was still friends with my ex. We were on good terms. We had no problems with each other, and my ex was dating this one girl. So we're gonna give this girl the name of Ashley. So my ex and I were friends, and him and his girlfriend were having some problems, and me and my ex were actually having problems at the time too, just because, well, we were always having problems. But anyway, my ex had texted me and was just venting to me about him and his girl, telling me all these problems about him, and I was just giving him my honest advice, you know, listening, being a friend, because before we did date, we had been friends for many years, so I didn't want to ruin that friendship between us, and we no longer are friends anymore just because we came to the realization that it's not good that we're friends. But at the time we were friends just because, like I had said, we had been friends previous years before, and we still had that friendship and were always willing to, you know, help each other out when it came down to like problems. So he had texted me and gave him my personal advice on things. So at the time, this whole rumor went around that I had been cheating on Josh with this guy, which wasn't true. Everybody just believed it, and it came to this big thing, and Josh and I were just like, whatever, we're done, we're not getting back together, which within a couple weeks we ended up getting back together. But at the time it was just like the heat of the moment. We were not getting back together. It was done. He believed everything. We were totally pissed at each other, and things were just not good between us. So we ended up getting a hold of Ashley, and I don't know how we got a hold of her, nothing. I didn't even know Ashley. I just knew she was dating my ex. So we got a hold of her, and somehow they decided to talk about this whole situation with me and my ex cheating or something, and she had heard this totally different story than what my ex, or than what Josh had heard, so they were just like exchanging information about it or something, just some stupid bullshit. Josh had met up with Ashley to talk. So I had no idea, and at the time I was a crazy psycho bitch, and Josh and I had these like trackers on each other's phones, just because at first it started out this whole little stupid game, and it ended up being like pretty like unhealthy, to the point where I would like be obsessive and like check the tracker to see where he was at, because like I had said before, lol, homie cheated on me, so your girl got trust issues, so of course I was checking that tracker to see where his ass was really at. So I had my reasons. Anyway, I had checked the tracker, and I had saw him like driving around somewhere, and I was like, whatever, he's probably just coming back from like baseball or something, because I believe it was baseball season at that time. I decided to go uptown, and I was gonna go get food for my mom and I. So I was driving, and at the time he was in his parents' car. He was not in his car. And I was driving down the street, and I had seen his parents' car coming my way, and I was like, okay, your girl gonna be sneaky, she gonna slow down and see what's up. So we both get the stop sign, and we're both across from each other. He's at one side of the stop sign, and I'm on the other side of the stop sign. And I look in the car, and I look in the passenger seat, and y'all never gonna guess what I saw. I saw some little blonde-headed bitch ass in his passenger seat. I was fucking heated at this time. I'm like, who the hell's in the car? I don't know no blonde bitch that he's friends with. I was like, what the fuck? There's some girl in my man's car. My man and I are working on getting back together. We are in that phase of talking. We are still fucking with each other. Why is some bitch in his car? Girl, I was so pissed. I called up my best friend. I got that bitch on FaceTime. I'm literally face to face talking with her, showing her what the fuck is going on. So he drives past me and he goes, where are you going? And I was like, oh, gonna go get food for my mom. You know, I was playing it cool at first. I was keeping my cool just to find out who this was and what like her whole business was being in his car. So I told him I was gonna go get food for my mom and I look over at her and she's giving me some like, girl, what's up? Like, who are you look? And I'm like, I'm not about to be played right now. I don't do that. She's giving me the look and I totally take my eyes off of him, turn my eyes to her, and I go, who are you? And he goes, your ex's girl, and drives off. At that moment, my whole life had flashed before my eyes. I was no longer Maddie. I had turned into bitch mode. I was like, you've got to be kidding me. What the hell is going on? I had my friend on FaceTime and she's like, girl, what the hell is this problem? So I take my ass to go get my food because, you know, I was still hungry. So I went in line and I was literally blowing up his phone. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Why are you with her? Like, what's going on? What's up? When aren't you telling me? Like, I was getting hella suspicious. So he was ignoring my phone. So me being me, I checked the tracker again and I see him down the street from me. Let me tell you guys, this girl lived down the street from me. That probably gave away the information on who she is. But yeah, she had lived down the street from me at the time. She no longer lives down there from me, but she had lived 4 to 5 doors down from me. How my street goes, it's this long street and it goes all the way around and at the end it curves into an L and goes on continuously to the next street. So right at where that little L was, the little corner of the street in the back, that's where she lived, was in the little corner, and I lived like 6 or 7, 5, 6 doors up from her. So like I said, I had checked the tracker and I had seen him at this girl's house. I go home, drop off the food to my mom. Let me like tell you alone, Mama already knew what's up. I had already texted her. I had already told her when I walked in the house and she was like, girl, go handle your business with your man. You need to go figure that out. So my mama already didn't like this guy. She knew how he was playing me, how he'd been doing me dirty this whole time. So whatever, have my girl on FaceTime still and I drive around the corner and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna pull up right next to them. And I don't know if he saw that I was home yet, but I drive around the block and I pull up right next to his car. And he rolls down the window and I roll down mine and I'm like, what are you doing? And he was like, oh, I'm just talking to her, you know, we're just talking. And I was like, oh, okay. I was like, well, when you're done, come down to my house so we can talk. And he was like, all right, yeah, when I'm done. And I was like, okay, well, how long's that gonna be? And he hit me with the whole, like, I don't know, 10 minutes maybe. And I was like, you know, I was already pissed off, so I was getting a little bit bitchy. And I was like, 10 minutes? I was like, no. I was like, you got 3 minutes, homie. Like, you don't need 10 minutes to be talking to this girl still, let alone she had one of her friends in the backseat. I was heated. I was about to throw hands with both of these girls just because I was so pissed off. And let alone, I'm not the type to fight girls, but I was so ready to just fuck it, I was doing it. So he told me 10 minutes. I was like, no, look, you got 3 minutes. I was like, I live 5 doors down. You don't need her in your car anymore. She can get the hell out. Like, you don't need her in the car. You got 3 minutes to get down to my house. After I had just said, meet me in 3 minutes, this girl looks at me and goes, he said he'll meet you when he's finished. Now, like I said, I'm not the type to get bitchy with other girls. I hold my shit together. At that moment, my seatbelt was off, my phone went in my passenger seat, and my ass was already out of my window. I was dead ass, half of my body outside of my window, going into his window, ready to fuck this bitch up. And I don't remember what I said. I just started going, who the fuck are you? Who do you think you are? You don't know me. You're in my man's car, first of all. Don't talk to me like that. Like, bitch, you're about to get fucked up right now. I was screaming at her. Like I said, half of my body was out of my car. I was like, bitch, I don't know you. Do not disrespect me that way. Don't talk to me like that. Like, you're in his car. That's my man. I don't know who the fuck you think you are talking to me like that. I don't deal with that shit. So her friend didn't say shit. Her friend was in the back seat just sitting there. So I was like, whatever, I'm not gonna deal with your friend because she didn't get disrespectful with me. I was talking to him. I was talking to Josh, not to you, Ashley, not to your little bitch ass. I was not asking you what you were doing in the car because whatever, you know, like, I'm not the type to get mad. Like, if your man cheats on you, like, yeah, the girl's partially to blame, but you handle with your man first. Like, that was his decision to have her in the car. That was his decision to cheat. So you deal with him before you deal with her. So that's how I looked at it. I was gonna deal with him, and if she decided to get smart with me, that's when my shit was done. I was gonna deal with him at my house. I was gonna let her go. I wasn't gonna bother her. I was just gonna tell him, look, like, this bitch's gotta go. So then when she got smart with me, I had lost my shit. I was over it, game over. Homegirl was about to get her shit rocked right there. So I was basically halfway out of the car. He starts rolling up the window, so I am no longer heard. And I was like, you know what? I'm not gonna be petty, whatever. Drove off. He started driving off, and I was like, I'm done. I'm done. So I went home, told my mom what was up. She was like, what the hell? I'm so surprised you didn't fight her, Maddie. I was like, for real, girl. Me too. But I kept my cool, and that was it. I didn't end up fighting homegirl. Girl hit me up on like Instagram or something and wanted to argue with me, and I wasn't about to argue with her. But I wasn't gonna be childish. I was over it. Yeah, later on him and I ended up getting back together because I was stupid, and like I had said, I got back together with him many other times, and this was just one of the very stupid times that I decided to forgive him once again for the millionth time. So I hope you guys enjoyed this story time. If you guys want to see any more story times like this, leave some comments below and request what you guys want to see. I will see you guys next time, and I love you guys. Bye guys.